And we're on.
Hi.
And I pressed the right button this time.
And I did too.
Awesome. Hi.
Hi. Welcome to Come Knit With Us, episode 60. I'm Sam, also known as Kermit Von Frog 12 on Instagram and on YouTube. And Kermit Von Frog 12. No. Kermit Von Frog 12 on Ravelry and YouTube. Kermit Von Frog on Instagram and Twitter.
I needed my whiteboard. And hi, I'm Kim, otherwise known as Kimmy Knits, KIMIKNITS, everywhere. Ravelry, Twitter, Instagram,
You just had it easy.
YouTube.
She just has it easy.
I picked a name and stuck with it.
Well, I tried.
Whatever.
Apparently there's 12 other Kermit Von Frogs out there.
Crazy.
And look, we have a guest.
We have a special guest. Who is?
Liz, the travel correspondent.
The travel correspondent,
Liz.
Liz FM on Ravelry. Liz Farley Metzger, I think, on Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't follow myself. I don't know what my name is.
It's okay. Follow us. You'll follow her.
You'll find her.
You'll find
travel
her.
correspondent
Liz.
extraordinaire.
Yeah. Yes. So, okay.
Get it out of the way.
Yeah, we're going to get serious stuff out of the way first so that we can move on. And if we cry, that's not my fault. It's her fault.
Right after filming last weekend's episode,
Yes.
another one of my dogs got ill and we had to let her go.
Mm-hmm.
And her name is George.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I was kind of quiet for a while.
Until last night.
Until last night. Had a big
Had a paloozathon.
Yeah. So.
But yes. And I told her that I wasn't going to make her cry this time because I totally made her cry on air last time. Yeah. So I'm not going to make you cry this time. I promise. I will do my best. I am not callous and cold-hearted.
Yes, you are.
I deal with trauma.
Not where dogs are really.
On others, yeah. I deal with other people's traumas by trying to make them laugh.
She was an older dog, too. All of my dogs were adopted, and they're stray, mutts, whatever. So we don't really know how old they are. Now I have Shiloh.
Dog of my heart.
Dog of your heart, and she's getting really spoiled now. So
As she should.
Yeah.
As she should.
She's my girl, so.
So yeah, that was very traumatic. And then we found out, what night did we hear from Debbie?
Oh gosh, that was what, 2 nights ago or 3 nights ago?
Well, it was in the middle of the week, so it must have been either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Yeah.
Regardless, our friend Debbie, who you see behind us, sometimes she sits in. Silent Debbie, ha ha ha. The teacher who drives us to lunch all the time. She
Angel teacher.
Yeah,
Saint
angel teacher of first grade. We love her to death. Her father is not doing very well, so we are praying for them and thinking of them and sending out warm whatever you do when someone you know is in crisis. That's the energy we're sending out.
Yeah.
So hopefully things get better. We miss Debbie, and we're sorry that this has happened to her and her family.
We are.
So anyway, enough said.
So if you want to send out good jujus to all of us.
Please send
that'd
good
be
thoughts
good.
out. Yeah.
Is jujus a word? Jujus?
It
like
is.
jujubes?
It is. And then I felt really bad. Not that this is bad news. This is not bad news. But I did feel really bad because I posted that video on Instagram of Amy running and playing ball, which was really cute. So she chased the ball a couple times, and everybody was so happy to see her running and playing and looking happy. And right after that, she tore a pad. So I cannot. There isn't anything in the backyard that's doing it.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
I had jury duty this week.
I saw that picture and I died.
I had jury duty, and I always say I never get chosen because they always ask you if you were ever a victim of a crime. And my in-laws, my family's farm has had so many things happen to them. And I thought I'm never going to get chosen. Well, I got chosen for this one.
Oh gosh.
And
so
it's
are
1 day
you
a
sending
week.
Jody Arias to death or not? Just
I can't
tell
talk
us.
about it
I
because
knew
the trial
it.
is still
Oh,
on.
I knew it.
It's
I
only
knew it.
1 day a week though, which is weird. So I had
Is it
I
grand
had jury
jury?
duty. No, it's a trial.
That's weird.
And I can't say if it's
I have an
civil
itchy
or
nose.
criminal
Wait a
yet
minute.
because it's not done.
Oh.
I
What does that
can't
mean?
until the trial is done. I don't. Is it money? Somebody. No, that's the
Palm.
hand.
If your palm itches, if your
I know.
nose.
If your nose itches, it means
Are you
your
gonna
nose
fart?
itches.
I don't think so.
That subway not sit that well?
No, I think that's okay. I don't think that's what an itchy nose
You
means.
better not back that rocket up.
I think it means that somebody's thinking about you.
That
So
is
shut
nose
up.
or ear?
Ear, someone's
Here would
probably
be a
talking
talking
about
about
you.
And so someone's thinking about you with your nose? That would
Your
no.
nose itches. Like Sabrina.
Your head would itch.
No, Sabrina, the witch thing. I don't know. Maybe I was cleaning my house.
That's Samantha.
Samantha.
Not Sabrina. Sabrina did something else.
Samantha's the one who did it. And her daughter
Tabitha.
Tabitha did this.
Tabitha. Okay.
Yeah, because
well,
I've been watching those.
Well, I can't talk
I'm
about the trial
old.
until after next Wednesday when he will hopefully be over.
I can't wait to
okay.
hear.
Well, I can't wait to hear either. Now, when I do that, I'm not even going to say it out loud. I'm not putting it in the universe. That is not going to happen. That is so not going to happen. So that, I think, is it for all our trauma. It just seemed like one thing after another.
Yeah.
Because I know Candace had a rough day, a rough week at work, but nothing.
And Alita had to stay in a horrible hotel.
Alita had to stay in a horrible luxury hotel in downtown Scottsdale. Yeah, it must have sucked for you, honey. Whatever. Yeah, that was rough. Rough times. That was hard.
That's hard.
Struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. God. Okay. So,
you know what's really funny is this whole time during our knitting podcast, we're not knitting.
We're not knitting. Yeah, well, part of the course. Why start now?
Oh, the Oscars happened.
Yes, they
And
did.
And Madonna fell.
And Madonna fell. We had the drama of the dress. What color are this dress?
Oh, and
What colors are this dress?
what other
White and
drama?
gold.
What other drama did we have?
It was actually blue and black. I'm just saying.
It was,
I know,
it's
but
white
I
and
can't
gold.
see
White and
blue
gold, blue
I
and
can't
black.
see blue and black.
Well,
I can
it's
see
because
white
you
and
didn't look at the right picture.
Yes.
Once they showed you the right picture.
But there was other drama here
There
that
was
made
something
international news.
that happened.
Yeah.
There was something big that could only be brought to you by travel correspondent
Correspondent.
Liz. I cannot tell you how much I love the drama.
Lorenzo.
And Leopold.
Leopold.
The drama llamas.
The drama llama. I don't know if you caught it.
Lorenzo and Leopold.
Near
oh my
your
God.
neck of the woods
Here,
in Sun
Cape
City.
Drama llamas.
Gay positive drama lovers. You're doing rainbow shout out with us, Liz. Okay, wait a minute. Leopold!
I can't get him. I can't get him.
Oh no! Lasso Leopold! Where's Lorenzo?
Wait, should they collide like they did on TV? These are fantastic.
We love Liz. Liz has the best sense of humor ever.
I think you could probably Google it and find somewhere.
and the best llama.
the llama,
Ever.
the llama escape that was
The
like
best llama
filmed
ever.
like a high-speed chase on
I
a
kept waiting for
freeway.
you to say it was in your yard. Because
Well,
it was in the
Sun
Northwest
City, it was
Valley.
very close to my house, and unfortunately, I was in the office, not at home, or I would have
Enjoying
known all
this.
about it. I would have gone outside and looked for them.
You would have been.
I
like,
would have
"Oh,
taken
nice."
Amy, and we would have gone llama hunting.
Llama
because
hunting.
I know she would have enjoyed that. But I was in Scottsdale at the office.
We have some of the
Yeah.
most interesting, packs of wild chihuahuas and.
Did you see they're sending them away? Don't pout. No, they're going to good homes. They're sending them to
they
a
caught 'em
shelter.
all?
Well, they caught a big group of them. We have roving bands of not bands,
Wow.
gangs. They're
Gangs.
roving gangs.
Gangs of chihuahuas.
Of wild chihuahuas in Sunny Slope. They're dangerous, people. People are frightened.
right.
50% hate,
Yeah.
50% fear.
Oh, it's awful. And it's chomp, chomp, chomp. Little tiny teeth. And, they're scary.
Piranhas
So,
are small and people
they-
are scared of them.
In a gang, they can take you down. They can take you down. So they have a bunch of them, but they need little dogs, and I think it's Colorado. I want to say, I'm sorry if it's not, but I
ratting,
think
or?
no. Just they have a shortage in their shelters of small dogs. They have larger dogs, but
We
they
have
have a
just the
demand for
opposite
little
here.
ones. So they're shipping a bunch of them off to shelters up there because they have people that want them.
That's good.
I know. So we're really
I think that
excited.
happens a lot. I think dogs get sent from southern shelters
Yeah.
up north, and so there's.
First segment is
Finding
done. Look
dog
at, I even
phones.
found the same alarm on my. I got a new phone.
She'd like to show it off. It's the size of my car. Just so you know, she has the biggest phone in all the land. She's reminding us of it all the time. Pose. And we're back. And we're back. Okay, so if you haven't guessed yet, we have no knitting content today except for Liz. So
I have some.
liar, pants on fire.
We're all knitting something.
Yeah, right now we're not. We brought yarn, so we'll pretend like we're knitting on something.
But guess what time it is?
Guess what time it is?
It's our favorite time of the day.
It is. It's time for Steven and Jeffrey.
Tootie and Gail.
And Lorenzo and Leopold.
Gay positive. Bakery Bears.
Gelato Giraffes.
Drama Mamas.
Gay positive girls. Yay.
Time for Rainbow Shoutout.
Rainbow shout out. And we have one new.
Dude, we are so Captain Kangaroo.
We are Captain Kangaroo.
We are so Sesame Street.
I'm the captain. You're Mr. Green Jeans.
Am I Mr. Green Jeans?
And you are Rabbit. Do you know why?
Oh.
Because he was the smartest one on the show.
I used to
True.
watch it.
I know.
I did
me
too. You're going to join in. We're going to do this all together.
We're going to
okay.
do.
We have
we'll-
one new one today. Thank
We
you
do.
for messaging me in Ravelry.
So we will go 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
All right.
Just tell me when I have
Okay.
to read.
We will. Okay, so we will start our rainbow shout out with Navi Sama,
Ron Strong,
Lucas,
Ross Funko Boy,
Casey Andrew,
Kenneth Rendell.
who we call Kendall.
See, I watch the show. I know how you do
Perfect.
it.
Oh my God, look at her. Dennis and Rudy,
James Dancing Geek,
Jonathan Grierson.
David and Michael. Should you just call him Hungover Hal?
Sean Nittycup, who called out to me over Instagram and I was unavailable to help him. I think we should make him a chart though. Take off shoes.
No, untie shoes.
Untie shoe. Take off shoe.
shoes. Take off socks.
Then take off
your
pants.
God, Sean. Okay.
Christopher Knits with Balls.
Drew, Mission Knit Possible.
Jacob Snake Knits.
Michael, Pogo Mike.
Barry, Bear Knits.
Cameron Yuli. Cammy Lammy.
Who got her woman back today? That's right. I saw it on Instagram. I did.
Jenny Lynn Knits.
And Maya Shomali.
Polly Knits.
Katie Buttercup.
Crochet Knit to Emily.
Mikey Jr. Mike.
Codfish Joe.
Rick Nigel, Whimsy Stitches on Ravelry.
Brian Knits 12.
B Rocker Brenda.
The Knitting Mill, Mill and Carrie.
Glenn Dragon.
Joe Guffey.
And our newest one.
Is He Knits 8269.
Woo! Favorite time of the year, favorite time of the day is Rainbow Shadow. Oh,
I'm going to get this laminated.
I think so.
Oh my God. I've got to do something with that list because it's like, oh,
You know,
Anywho.
maybe you should have Liz take it to her office and type it up for you all pretty.
all pretty. Yeah.
And then she get.
What? Nobody else knows how to
She's
type.
our travel correspondent. She's not our executive assistant. I don't have Liz the PA. Yeah, no. I will do it. I will get it typed up and I will bring it. Yeah. Oh wow, isn't that nice? Something cool your new phone does. It's really huge. I can see it from way back here. Go
Can
back.
you see me now?
Go back.
I'm hiding.
I can still read it. I can
I'm
still read
hiding.
it. Behind your
You're
rainbow. You're hiding behind your. How's my bangs? Wait a second. Have I checked? How's my bangs? Okay.
How's your bangs?
I don't have any.
No, but you did cut your hair.
I did. I
You
cut
cut
5
a
inches off.
I
ton
won, though.
off your hair.
She did 5, I did 10.
Yeah, she had to outdo me.
I'm gonna go get mine trimmed and take off 30.
How dare you?
Oh, I will take it all off. Trust me, honey.
I want to see her.
If I had a makeover every time, that's right.
Ka-dunk.
I wanted to do the voguing still.
I
but
would
I
love
can't.
to. I want somebody to do that like on Photoshop and make a meme of you doing that across the floor.
That would be so much fun. If anyone has a copy of Paris is Burning
Uh-huh.
and a copy of our podcast, yeah, make
Put
it
her
happen.
head.
Wouldn't that be awesome?
Hey, Dan, I know you could do it.
Oh, Dan,
Oh,
you can do
God.
anything.
Do it. I dare you, Dan.
Yeah, me voguing. You know what it'll be? It'll be my face on Madonna as
When
she's
she
getting
falls.
yanked off those stairs, landing on her hip and her head.
And you know who'd be doing the yanking?
Yes, that one. The bull grabbing the cape. Yeah, whoops, tied it too tight. I'm sorry, not sorry. It'd be like Showgirls when she tripped her down those stairs to break her legs so she could be the lead.
Was that the same dancer as Left Shark?
That was Elizabeth Bowen.
Left shark from Left shark.
We got a Left Shark reference in today. Oh my God, Liz needs to be on the show every week. Every week. Wee Mighty Mouse! Just saying.
I can't even reach it.
Hey, we haven't sippy.
Oh,
Sippy.
Gosh, I need a sip.
Okay, we need a triple
Hydrate.
sippy. Triple sippy. Oh, that was good. That was good.
That was good. I think I might pick up some knitting.
I think I'm going to pick up some knitting too. So, I'm not even sure that there's any point to doing the segments this week because,
Well,
okay, not for nothing.
we gotta sing it.
We got to sing it?
Yeah, everybody loves that song.
Oh my God. Well, get the boa. Because if Liz doesn't get whacked in the face by a boa today...
I will not have had...
Yeah, she will not have lived.
Guess what time it is?
Okay.
Ready?
Showgirls, sexy, sexy showgirls. Showgirls, sexy, sexy showgirls.
And Vogue.
That was good.
You're down.
We are just off today.
Sexy showgirls has been the highlight of
you
my
was a
show.
music person, too.
Big Spender when I was in college. And we had, that's what we sang with the boas. The minute you walked in the giant
Ball.
Yep.
Oh
we used to
my
pull
God.
guys up out of the audience.
I remember my favorite
my.
was it National Lampoon's or Vacation, European Vacation, when she sings that.
Oh, I don't even
Beverly.
remember.
I don't remember that.
Dan would.
Dan will remember.
Dan would remember. It's the European Vacation.
Well, it's because he's got so many Bankhead hat points.
Stop. It's not fair to take them all. The rest of us deserve
Basically,
a point
Showgirls, I frogged my sock, my Jaywalker, and started another one. With this yarn. That's what I've been working on. But I did knit on 22 squares of my blanket last week. So that counts. I just don't want to haul it in here.
And for Showgirls, for me...
Hey, guess what you're knitting on?
Guess what I'm knitting on? Can you guess? This is really hard. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. I actually did not knit on this at all this week, but I've knit on it a lot since I got here today. It's my Cool House hat. There we go. In the, can we all say it together?
No, I forget it.
It's Madeline Tosh Vintage in the Fathoms colorway.
It's still very pretty.
It is very
What are you
cool.
knitting on?
Side hat.
Side hat! Side hat!
Okay, I'm sorry, but I know you've already told us, but you have to tell the interwebs
tell the
because
world
I love the
story.
side
It was a
hat
good
story. And we have no anything else.
Well, we have that, but
Well, we're gonna promo something for our good friends here at TYF.
My
right.
brother, who is Uncle Dave to the world, has this little friend of his has a little girl who's like 7 or 8. And when I was home last time, she was digging through my knitting and she found this little floppy beret thing that I had, and she put it on and she had it all adjusted and she looked so cute with her little golden curls. And so since I wasn't going to volunteer to knit it for her because I am a selfish knitter,
That's me.
yes,
That's right.
well, and I didn't know if she really wanted it. I said, well, you know, you can find them online. There's probably on Etsy. And so she gets on the computer, tappity, 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 tappity. What? I'm like, what's the matter? How can Google not know what a side hat is?
I love it!
I thought my dad was going to wet his pants. Seriously, it was funny.
I think it's perfect.
Now, every time
I wear a slouchy beret, I'm going to think of side hat. That's right.
Yes. So now every time I knit anything, my brother's like, side hat. I'm like, okay, Uncle Dave buys the yarn. Liz will knit the hat. It's a quick cable slouch hat, I think is the name of it.
Oh, okay.
It's on my project.
I just have to say that we have had this discussion before and we will have it again. We need merch.
Yeah. You mean merchandise?
We need merch.
Okay. You know, didn't the Bakery Bears just get a big, large size buttons?
They got buttons and they have t-shirts, and I'm just saying that we need merch. So pose and we'll come back. And we're back. Would it not be precious and adorable to have a t-shirt with a little face and a beret? Original artwork by Dub Weir. With a side beret.
I might have to.
And it would say, side hat. I think that would be really cute. So there's another idea, because we needed Hoarder's Corner shirts. Just saying.
I might have to do a startup. Get the funds rolling.
Get the funds
Go
rolling.
fund me, or whatever.
Go fund me.
We just need to find a good place to get like plain t-shirts, and I need to make a prototype if I had the right sized illustration. Just saying.
I just need to make a Xerox of that for what
Something?
size?
Well, it's got to be the size that can
12
go
by
on
12?
a... No,
12 by...
no, because the pieces don't fit in the printer. It has to be printer size paper, so it would have to be like, just as a prototype, it would have to be no bigger than 8.5 by 11, because I can't fit it on a...
I think the actual drawing is 8.5 by 11. I think I measured it, so I could probably get you a copy of that. Or I could take it to Staples and have it reduced.
Yeah. You could do that too.
I might do it. I might not. We don't know. I've got things in my life going on.
That's right. She's very flighty. She's very hard to pin down.
What you need is a scan, not a
Hey, you know what
copy.
tomorrow is, right?
Scanna. Tomorrow?
It's the start of my birthday month.
It's March 1st. Yeah, it
It's the
is.
start of my birthday month.
Birthday month of Palooza.
Birthday month of Palooza!
Extravaganza-thon. Ugh, if you remember last March, and how could any of us forget? But we do have a reminder that we will not be podcasting the week of Saturday the 14th or Saturday the 21st due to other obligations, and we're really sorry. I'm more sorry than her, though.
Shoot. That's when I'll be gone. I'll be posting stuff from Highland, probably.
Oh, that'll be exciting.
Because that's my dad's birthday. So my dad's birthday, my mom's dad's birthday, it's the same day. They were both born on March 14th.
Oh my goodness.
Stephen's birthday and Stephen's grandpa's birthday are all in March. Speaking of March birthdays.
My son's birthday is in March. My mother's birthday was in March. Sam's birthday's in March.
Sarah, my sister's birthday is in March.
My
Ashley, my
sister-in-law's
sister-in-law's
birthday's in March.
Actually, tomorrow is my sister-in-law's birthday. Yay!
Was March 1st the Ides of March? Which
no,
day was
that
the
was
Ides?
The third.
Okay.
I thought it was, oh, okay.
I knew it was closer to my son's birthday than
It's a good movie. Creepy, but
the
good.
Ides of March.
Love me some George.
Yeah.
He was terrible. Awful man in that. Anywho, back to Joy.
Anywho, back to Joy. So shall we do our little promo? And then we can just, hang out and knit on our stuff. Because we're knitters and we're constantly knitting.
Hold on a second. I'm counting. 1, 2,
Some of us are doing maths on our podcast. Why are you mathing on the
I'm
podcast?
Have you sewed anything?
Yes, I have, which is why I've done no knitting again. That and work was really rough this week. So it wasn't bad, it was just busy. So I sewed, and I think I posted on Instagram, I'm making those trip around the world blocks, and I moved into my second color combo, and I was kind of meh about it. Meh. You guys were really, really nice about it when you commented on Instagram. I really liked the first set of colors, but I had expected to really like the second set more, so I do that thing where I save the best for last so that I can enjoy the end of something. So I do the one that I don't really want to do first and get it out of the way so then I'm enthusiastic, and it's I've got to finish this one I don't like so I can get to the stuff I do like. Well, it turns out the stuff I thought I would like, I don't really like. So yeah, I stalled out after one block. So I'll do it.
What happened?
It's all right. Nothing. Nothing happened at all. So do we have the flyer?
No.
We didn't bring the flyer?
We have.
So I will have to just post a link. Mm-hmm. Okay, so as everybody knows, we record our podcast every Saturday at Tempe Yarn and Fiber. They are kind enough to let us film here every single week. So we wanted to highlight a ongoing charity project that TYF has that we just wanted to make you aware of in case anybody feels like doing it. We have knit them.
We have. You can model them too.
Yeah, it's a great charity. And
yours are right.
Yeah, Dem Titties though.
Dem Titties though.
Dem Titties though. So they do something with a charity called Knitted Knockers.
They started this charity.
Oh, they started the Knitted Knockers.
Yeah.
I can't read that.
It says, Women Helping Women, Knitted Knockers info.
Okay, so there's a free pattern, and it's on the TYF website. So what I'll do is I'll post a link to the TYF website down below. Mm-hmm. They actually have two stores, Tempe Yarn and Fiber, which is where we are, and Science and Beauty
and
tech support, and travel. Yeah. And
tech support, you could be a PA.
But I wouldn't make her
real
my
life.
PA. Yeah.
I'm mean, though. I'm strict.
I've heard she's really mean. And then they have Arizona Yarn.
Arizona Yarn.
Is it Arizona Yarn or Arizona Yarn and Fiber? Arizona Yarn. In Gilbert. That's also a lovely shop. But anyway, they host this knit along, and you get the pattern off their site, you knit the knitted knocker, and then you can send it in to them, and they get it to
women who've had mastectomies.
Women who've had mastectomies who are looking for prosthetics that are comfortable, that don't irritate sensitive scar tissue, and these knitted knockers really fit the bill. I made a pair of pink ones that were kind of large size. I really like them. I enjoyed knitting them. They are up on my Ravelry page in my projects. Kim's Boobs, I think I called it. But if you go to my project page in Ravelry, Kimmy Knits, there's the pink, and I'm trying to remember if I linked to the pattern, although I'm not sure. Tempe Yarn and Fiber also has a group on Ravelry. You can get information there as well. But I will link boob head.
Side boob.
Side boob. Oh my God, you're so funny. And of course they give me the
that's not Gaga though.
That's side boob. But it's a worthwhile charity, and if you ever have some, they give you yarn recommendations, and if you ever feel like knitting up a boob,
and
as one does.
As one does.
I've read a lot of thank you cards and stuff. Women really appreciate them.
We've had them come into the shop.
Yeah, and ask for them.
And actually
to pay
pick
for them.
them
And we're like,
up.
here.
They've come to pick them up, and they are very appreciative because they're very comfortable. They're lightweight. They don't make them sweat, and they don't hurt scar tissue.
And they can be weighted. That's why some of these are still open, and so you could add the weight to them.
You can add like a little pebble or a little glass bead, and it helps to weight them to hold them in place in the bra.
It says, the past is gone, tomorrow may never come, so live for the moment.
That's right.
You can also support, if you don't want to knit a boob, you can also support the effort because Cascade Yarns has donated a whole bunch of this Ultra Pima.
Ultra Pima cotton.
And they've donated it to the shop, and they hand dye it here. And so you can buy the hand dyed Cascade Ultra Pima, and that money gets
and they will ship to you.
Yes, they will ship. So you can always call them and place an order by the phone if you were interested. But this is a wonderful pattern. I enjoyed making the boobs that I made.
It was fun because while you're knitting on it, people are like, what are you making? You're like, I'm making a boob.
You say, I'm making a boob. There's nothing better than knitting a boob, I'll tell you.
And you can make them in any colors, or bright and fun, or happy and not.
And they need many different sizes, so you can do A, B, C, D.
This is size B.
Yeah, and I think these are Ds. Yeah. These are D cups.
C. I think they're both these Cs.
Yeah. Yep.
So anyway, we just wanted to tell you guys about that because it's a wonderful charity effort, and it's really helpful. And if you guys ever wanted to knit a boob, you could knit a boob and send it to Tempe Yarn.
That's right.
So woo. Go boobs.
Save the titties.
Save them titties, dough.
Save them titties, dough. That's right. And that was our PSA.
Oh.
Sippy time.
That was a lot of work.
Talk about boobs.
You're so good at that. She's really professional. I think she's done this before.
I do boob talks a lot. That was fun. Really? You did a full-on hair flip?
Because I can.
I can't. I have glasses on my head holding my hair back.
How's them bangs?
Let me see. I think they're okay.
I think the weight of Liz's hair would be like earthquake motion because she has so much hair. It'd be like boom, sonic boom.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a sonic wave that comes when she flips her hair around.
There is.
Look at that. We filled 3 segments and we didn't even have Hoarder's Corner or It's Alive. Nothing. Thank God Liz was here. Pose. And we're back.
Side boob.
Side boob.
Speaking of Gaga, she sings so
Side squirrel.
Beautiful. Side squirrel. Side eye. Give me your best side eye. That might be a shirt.
That could be a shirt.
Side eye.
Side eye.
Not today. Certain.
Oh, the shade of it all.
Hey, guess what starts this week?
Yeah. RuPaul's Drag Race. Season 7. Oh my God, it's been forever. Oh.
Okay, so I watched no podcasts except for I watched some of Nicole's Nick-Nack-A-Roni, 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 Nicka-Nicka-Nicka, Nicka-Nicka-Nicka, Nicka-Nicka. That was good. Bounce, bounce.
I do that same thing you do.
Welcome to my
There's always
head.
a lyric. Yes, there's always a lyric.
I hope you can find your way out.
MG.
Because I don't know where you're going.
Bow, bow.
Oh gosh, I watched this show called The Goldbergs, Meet the Goldbergs. And it's a comedy set in the 1980s.
The 80s. Yeah, the 80s, that's right, the 80s. Because she has the big hair and the shoulder pads. And,
it was Ferris Bueller week.
Oh my God.
I
bet that was a riot.
And then what was the new show that Ellen's producing with the same actress? Where she, remember Dennis Quaid is here, where she makes them say things via...
Oh, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, it was
I'm
so
not
funny
watching.
that he got Michael Bolton to talk on a banana in a grocery store. And this one lady kept clocking him with a camera, just like to document his downfall. It was hilarious.
I would near Michael Bolton if he were singing in a banana.
He was totally, he did.
I would not have any choice. I really would not have any choice, because how could I not let you guys see that if I saw that?
Darn it, I have to
It's a
look at my
public
pattern.
service, really.
I'm having issues. It's a public service, yeah.
Yeah, you could just turn it around and I could read it from over here. Or you could call the International Space Station.
What
They
is
could probably tell
76 divided by 2? 30.
38.
Thank you.
And I have to do it like 3 times because I have extreme math anxiety. I had to go to special ed in math when I was.
Did you?
I did. I understand it. I can't keep the numbers in my head. So it's like dyslexia, only it's dyscalculia.
You're supposed to keep them in your head?
Well, if you're trying to do like multiplication or division or subtraction in your head, the numbers have to stay there while you do it, right?
Really? Is that how it works?
That explains a lot.
Did you need an explanation?
It really does. It really
Surprisingly enough,
Yeah.
I was a really good student. And I did graduate magna cum laude, so
does. You go, girl.
it just didn't retain it. And words, there are no words.
There's no words.
My mother always said I graduated magna cum laude.
Why?
So does your boss. I've heard
And
him.
can you imagine I was going to major, besides in the performing arts, English? Glitter, 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 glitter.
I was going to say, that was a word.
6, 8.
Okay. So, I'm trying to think if I watched Donna James, because I got to go back to my normal routine this week, which was very nice. So I got to watch Donna James on Monday. I got to watch the Bakery Bears when they put theirs up, which was very fun. And I had watched part of it last weekend because they put it up late Friday night.
Yeah,
so I finished watching it when I got home. No, I had to finish watching it Sunday because when I got home Saturday, I had to upload our video. And I watched, there was one of Maya's that I just put on my watch later list. But I watched a few quilting videos. I watched, who knitting-wise did I watch this week?
Did you?
I watched Fiber Zombies for the first time.
I'm going to have to check out Fiber Zombies.
Check my history.
I will.
Stalk what I do.
As I do.
As you normally do, as one will.
And because of the person I am.
Because of who you are as a person. Yeah, just stalk me. And that was really fun. I'll have to keep watching them. They were fun.
You watched Donna
Mary
James.
B,
Did
Knitting
you
Mary
see
B.
Helen?
No, wasn't she in Glasgow?
I don't remember.
I thought she was traveling.
I'm sorry, I didn't get a lot of podcast watching in because I was, you know.
Well, I watched the Academy Awards on Sunday night, so I didn't get a lot of podcasting done. We watched the Daytona 500 because, you know, my husband got me interested in racing when we met, so I've been a race fan for many, many years now.
Would you go to a race?
Yeah, I've been.
Isn't it loud?
Yeah. It's really exciting,
and
though.
stinky.
No, you know what? The first one I ever went to was an IndyCar race back before they split. And it was at PIR, and it was the year, I'm trying to remember, I think it was because Michael Andretti was still racing. It was a long time ago, because I am very, very old. And I remember really wanting to go the year that Nigel Mansell was going to race, and he injured his back in practice, so I don't think I got to watch him. But I went, and we sat really close, because normally when you go to the races, you don't want to sit right down front. You want to sit farther up so you can see the whole track, but I wanted to sit down front because I wanted to see them. So when they would come by, it was so visceral because the air smelled like the ethanol. They were still using
the noise.
And then the sound
and the vibration.
And then the vibration when they came by, it went right through you. And I never sat down, and I never stopped squealing, like the entire race. And Glenn and I were dating. Of course, I think that sealed the deal right there. But I could not stop because it was just so exciting, and I just loved it. I just loved it. So the next year, I scared the crap out of Roger Penske. I did discover that Paul Newman, because I'm not one of those people that if I see somebody famous, I'm going to go over and ask them for an autograph or anything. I just like
stare.
I'm so excited, but I want somebody to know that I see them. And so I grabbed a hold of Glenn and I'm like, oh my God, that's Roger Penske. And of course he's like this close to me. And I'm like, oh my God, it's Roger Penske. And he freaked out, like he thought I was going to try and touch him or something. I thought, what is wrong with you, human? I'm a person. I'm not going to attack you. And obviously I'm not, you know, oh my God, Roger Penske signed something for me. I thought I was being rather demure and not being like violently in his space. I was just, and then, get this. This is my brush with racing fame. Does anybody know Arie Luyendyk? Okay, he's Dutch, which I just found out this year that I am too. Who knew? Who knew? Thought I was German my whole life. No, I'm Dutch. And he's a Dutch racing car driver, multiple Indy 500 winner, and he lives in the Valley, or did. I think he's moved, but well, maybe not. He lives in the Valley, and he lived in Scottsdale. Well, he lived in a very fancy area that was close to my very not so fancy apartment when I lived over there, and we actually used the same pharmacy.
Oh my gosh, so
and
close.
I had a little kid, and he had twin babies, and so I was at the grocery store one day looking at my moppy self, oh my God, in my sweatpants. I probably had baby spit up in my hair, and probably hadn't slept in 3 days. So I'm standing at the pharmacy counter talking to my wonderful pharmacist who was like something out of Fiddler on the Roof, I swear. And his name was like Fievel or something. I mean, it really was. He was very Fiddler. And I loved this man so much. So I'm standing there talking to my pharmacist, and Arie Luyendyk walked up. And without even thinking, because that's what I was very tired. I blame it on being very, very tired. He comes up to the counter, and he's waiting in line behind me while I'm talking. And I looked over and I said, oh my God, I haven't seen you in forever. Where have you been? Because I hadn't seen him in the grocery store in a really long time. But I would never in a million years ever talk to him. But I was really tired. I was really tired. He thought he knew me. You could tell because I talked to him in such a familiar way. So we had this entire conversation about our kids. And yeah, you know, they're getting sick all the time. And, you know, he was here to get another prescription. And I'm like, oh my God, tell me about it. I know, I'm terrible. So, but I just had this conversation with him. And the entire time there was this confused look in the back of his head where he's trying to figure out where he knows this scummy woman. You could see him trying to, he was trying to paint makeup on my face or put a nice, you know, like Calvin Klein dress on me or something to figure out where he might know me from. And after he left, I could not believe I just had a conversation about baby ear infections with Arie Luyendyk. It was the coolest thing ever.
Did all the dogs hear that? Because I did.
It was so cool. Oh my God. Sorry,
is there blood?
So awesome.
Is there blood coming out of my ear?
Shut up.
Oh. Thanks for stopping by.
Super famous. Okay.
Oh.
That was it.
You're gonna hurt me again.
No.
Not my bad ear, not my bad ear.
Thanks for stopping by, you guys. We will see you again next week.